When we're going to define what is guru, this is a Sanskrit term for a teacher, guide, expert, or master of a certain knowledge or field. The second guru that I will introduce to you is the most popular quality guru. He is Dr. William Edwards Deming, together with his contribution in TQM, which are the 14 points for total quality management, the PDCA, and the 7 deadly diseases. But now, let me introduce to you who is Dr. Deming. William Edwards Deming is widely acknowledged as the leading management thinker in the field of quality. He was a statistician and business consultant whose method helped hasten Japan recovery after the Second World War and beyond. He is the father of total quality management. A core definition of total quality management, or TQM, describes a management approach to long-term success through customer satisfaction. In a TQM efforts, all members of an organization participate in improving process, products, service, and the culture in which they work. How can we define the 14 points as the principle of TQM? The 14 points Deming points apply to any type of size of business. Service companies need to control quality just as much as manufacturing companies. And the philosophy applies equally to the large multinational corporations, different divisions or departments within the company, and one-man operations. So here are the 14 points of Deming. The first in lineup is create constant purpose towards improvement. Predict and prepare for future challenges and always have the goal for getting better. Adapt a new philosophy. Put your customers' needs first rather than react to competitive pressure, and design product and service to meet those needs. The third one is stop depending on inspections. Inspections are costly and unreliable, and they don't improve quality. They merely find a lack of quality. Next is use a single supplier for any one item. That's the number 4. Quality relies on consistency. The less variation you have in the input, the less variation you'll have in the output. Number 5, improve constantly and forever. Continuously improve your system and processes. Deming promoted the plan, do, check, act, or PDCA approach to process analysis and improvement. Number 6, use training on the job. Allow workers to understand their roles in the big picture. Number 7, implement leadership. Expect your supervisors and managers to understand their works and then the process they use. Number 8, eliminate fear. Allow people to perform at their best by ensuring that they're not afraid to express ideas and concern. Number 9, break down barriers between departments. Build the internal customer concept. Recognize that each department or function serves other departments, then use their output. Number 10, get rid the unclear slogan. Let people know what exactly you want. Don't make them guess. Don't let words and nice-sounding phrases replace effective leadership. Number 11, eliminate management by objectives. Look at how the process is carried out, not just numerical target. Deming said that production targets encourage high output and low quality. Number 12, remove barriers to pride of workmanship. Allow everyone to take pride in their work without being rated or compared. Number 13, implement education and self-improvement. Encourage people to learn new skills to prepare for future changes and challenges. And lastly, number 14, make transformation everyone's job. Improve your overall organization by having each person to take a step towards quality. PDCA, sometimes called PDSA, the Deming Wheel or Deming Cycle, was developed by your own management consultant, Dr. William Edwards Deming, in the 1950s. Deming himself called it Shewhart Cycle, as his model was based on ideas from his mentor, Walter Shewhart. Deming wanted to create a way of identifying what caused product to fail to meet customers' expectations. Plan. Identify and analyze the problem or opportunity, develop hypotheses about what the issue may be, and decide which one to test. Do. Test the potential solutions, ideally on a small scale, and measure the result. Check and study. Study the result, measure effectiveness, and decide whether the hypothesis is supported or not. Act. If the solution was successful, implement it. While the 14 points for management can be said to express Dr. Deming's philosophy of transformational management, his 7 deadly diseases of management describe the most serious barriers that management faces to improving effectiveness and continual improvement. First, lack of constancy of purpose. To plan product and service that will have a market and keep the company in business and provides job. Second, emphasis on the short-term profits. Short-term thinking, just the opposite from constancy of purpose to stay in business. Fed by fear of unfriendly takeover and by push from bankers and owners of dividends. Number 3, evaluation of performance, merit rating or annual review. Number 4, mobility of management, job hopping. Number 5, management by use only of visible figures, with little or no consideration of figures that are unknown or unknowable. Number 6, excessive medical cost. As reported by Dr. Dimi in Out of the Crisis, executives shared with him that the cost of medical care for their employees was among their largest overall expenses, not to mention the cost of medical care embedded in the purchase price of what they are purchased from their suppliers. Number 7, excessive cost of liability swelled by lawyers that work on contingency fees.